What up, guys? It's Grant's Comics here, and today we're gonna review Out of Alcatraz #1. Boom, right there. Awesome cover. An awesome read for sure. If you guys haven't seen the comic unboxing where I unboxed, I made 3 parts to that unboxing. It was from Paul's comic book, new comic book that I got from him. It came, I think it came in last week, sometime about last week, and this with a bunch of other comics came in, but I wanted to read this as my first review for a while, because I think the last few videos was just comic book hauls. I think I did one review, it was like Dr. Midnight or something like that, so I wanted to come back with the review. So Out of Alcatraz #1 by Christopher Cantwell and Tim Crook. Which is funny, his name is Crook because Out of Alcatraz is about crooks who escape from Alcatraz. If you guys do not know, if you guys do know, a lot of you probably know what is Alcatraz and the history of Alcatraz. But if you guys don't know, Alcatraz is a place where the biggest criminals back in the day were locked up. Like, you couldn't just be in a regular prison, you couldn't be in a regular jail. If you had to be super crazy to be in Alcatraz. Alcatraz was in the middle of the ocean with sharks and just weird creatures, and if you escaped, you'll get eaten by the sharks. So this is kind of like a history book about Alcatraz, because in the beginning it shows the year. I believe it says 1962. Yeah, 1962. I thought it was in the 40s, but it's in 1962. You can see the ocean is storming, and you can see the 2 guys are trying to escape there, and they try to escape, and then you see here that 2 men escaped Alcatraz. You can see the Golden Gate Bridge right there. So yes, Alcatraz is in San Francisco. You can see the Alcatraz lighthouse looking for them. So I just thought it was pretty cool. So this whole story is about 2 guys who want to live. They escape Alcatraz and they want to live a normal life outside of Alcatraz. They want to turn their life. They want to turn their life around. So they do that. They escape Alcatraz, and it switches in between the 2 guys and the Alcatraz people. You can see. Let me try and find. And this lady who's at a post office is, I don't know if that's their what is that person that not bailer. I'm trying to think. Not prospector. It's that person that if you guys comment down below what that name is, I forget what it is. Like, they have a client and it starts with P. I forget what it's called, but yeah, that's their person, I guess, who's trying to bail them out. But these 2 guys just want to live a normal life, and this lady who doesn't have a name tries to help them out to get a job. She's like, isn't there supposed to be 4 of you guys? And then one of the guys like, yeah, but one died and one just couldn't escape. So prosecutor, that's the name, the prosecutor. So it's just a really cool story. It's kind of interesting, and these people in Alcatraz is still trying to find the two guys. Here's another picture of Alcatraz. I think this guy, his name is I forget his name. Well, so one of the guys' name is Clarence. I forget what this guy is. So Clarence, it's right here. He's buying like a toy or something. He's not supposed. First of all, Clarence and not supposed to. These 2 guys ain't supposed to go to public because they're wanted men. But this guy decides to go to a freaking store. But yeah. So, and then of course the guy gets beat up. This is this is just very, very like violent and very explicit. So many swearing, but the artwork is very good. I love the artwork, and one of the guys actually meets an old man who is like a guy. He's like a boss. Has a farm. He has a lot of tractors. He's like, oh, if you see a lot of tractors in this town, it's my company. So the guy is like, you're a boss man. I wish I could be a boss man. This is why I want to escape. You know. So the guy says, this southern guy over here says, where are you from? So he said, I'm from Los Angeles. Because the whole thing is these two prisoners who escaped Alcatraz that wants to live a normal life does not want to tell the people in the city or in the countryside that, oh, we're from Alcatraz, we just escaped, because they don't want to get freaked out. So one of the guys meets the old man. I don't know if you guys can see, but there's this scene, trying to figure out where the scene is, but he steps on the guy's right here. Right, I don't know if you guys can see that, but right over here, you can kind of see he's stomping the guy's face, and it's very brutal. I was like, whoa, this is very... And, of course, after that, Clarence sees this other guy. He's like, he has a gun, so that's kind of spooky. And of course, more violence. So out of all, it's just an awesome comp issue. I think I got like 3 issues. Like I said, I still want 4 and 5. Hopefully I get 4 or 5. Here's Plague House, which I also got from Paul. What do I think of the first Out of Alcatraz issue? It's alright. I kind of like it. I'll give it maybe like I'm bad at rating. If you guys know me, I'm bad at rating comics. I think the artwork, I'll give it maybe a 5. The realistic story, I'll give it like an 8. But so what? So what is that? I give it, yeah, it's pretty decent. I like it. Will I buy 4 and 5 Alcatraz issue 4 and 5? Maybe. You know, I'm thinking about it. But this is a second print, and I want to get Alcatraz the first print, and I want to sell this. But for now, I got the second print, and also Alcatraz, Out of Alcatraz number 2 is a second print, I believe. And the only issue I have between is Out of Alcatraz number 3. That's the only regular cover I have. But yeah, pretty cool. It's by ONI Press, Onyx Press, right over there. But I like the cover art more than I like the interior art. But like I said, that's it for now. If you guys ain't subscribed to Grant's Comics, and you guys are watching this video, make sure you give this video a thumbs up, share this video, and the Grant's Comics channel to the comic book community. And if you guys are subscribed to Grant's Comics and you watch this video, make sure you give this video a thumbs up, share this video, and the Grant's Comics channel to the comic book community. And I'll see you guys on the next video. Alright.